go. Oh, the hair has so much texture to it today. All right, let's get everything out of the way. TNS. Ooh, 4 people just spawn in out of nowhere. Comment. Let's see. TNS, Heaven Sense, Brody, and Nicholas. What's going on? How's everyone's day going? Mike, how's it going? TNS, it's going pretty good. How about you? Definitely excited to get in a full hour live today. Because I finally have the chance. Sunday is normally my day where I stay home unless I have work and I just kind of like relax and do laundry. So we have a full hour live. I'm good, TNS. That is good to hear. What is everyone's scent of the day? I know I'll still have to repeat myself, but my scent of the day is Halloween Man EDT. Soul Sassad, what's going on? Do what's going on? Amazing, made the tennis team. Nicholas, that is definitely cool. I played tennis a couple times. Not a really big tennis fan. You doing all right, Nicholas? I'm doing pretty good. Thoughts on the Luka trade to the Lakers? A lot of people say that it's a really bad trade for the Mavericks and really good for the Lakers. I think it's going to be really good for the Lakers. I think that the Mavericks will still be a good team, though. Now, granted, you have 2 aging stars in Dallas now. I mean, I don't know. I think I still have some hope for the Mavericks, but I think that the Lakers are going to do really good, better than AD. But now they don't have a big man, so they still have some holes that they need to fill. Saw your video for Man X, dude. This is not Halloween Man X. This is Halloween Man EDT. I wish I could try Halloween Man X. I've heard a lot of good things on it. I've heard from some people the coffee's really strong on it. And then I've also heard from other people the coffee isn't very strong on it. I'm not really sure because half the videos I see people say it's like a really nice, like warm, spicy coffee scent. And then the other half people say it smells like Versace Arrows, which is interesting. Ultrafire, what's going on? How are you doing? Oh, my bad. Hey, dude, you are totally good. But Halloween Man EDT, pretty similar to 1 million EDT. This is 1 million EDT, just a little more fruity, a little more playful, I guess even fresh in a sense. Now, you can get this 4.2 ounce for like $26 on discounters. My mom went down to Vegas and she got me this fragrance. But she paid more though. I think she paid like 50 at a stand for this, which I never heard of the original. Well, I never heard of the Come on. Dude, I swear. Okay, oh, are we back now? Okay. Hopefully we're back now. I have no clue. Okay, you guys can see me. My mom just called me. So, yeah. My mom called me. Hopefully I'm back. You're good? Perfect. Absolutely perfect then. Center of the day. Why I saw myself? Soul Sassad. I need that. Myself is so good. Did I know 1 + 1 = 11? Does it now? I think Mavs will be good for the season. In a few seasons, going to be rough once AD and Kyrie are gone. Supposedly, well, I guess not supposedly. A lot of people are saying that they think they're trying to trade LeBron before the February 6th trade deadline. I don't really think it would make sense to give up LeBron, being that they put Bronny on the untouchable list, unless they're really trying to like mess with LeBron and then they're going to trade him somewhere else. But I don't know. I mean, trade came out of nowhere. Seems like Luka was very unexpected of it, and Anthony Davis and LeBron. So I don't know. Could have messed up both teams' chances to win. But I think that the Lakers got a really good deal out of that. What the duck? Craziest NBA trade ever, and the one that makes the least sense. I wouldn't say that this would be like the craziest trade ever. There's a couple more trades that come to mind where like now you look at them, you're like, that was a horrible trade. Like when the Nets try to make the big three of Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and who else do they have? They had Joe Johnson too. I'm thinking of someone else, but I don't know. Like there's some other trades that definitely come to mind being bad. I mean, we'll have to see how this season turns out. Can you mod me, please? If you keep coming in, then I can make you a mod. Is this a fair trade? Manstera Instant Crush, 120 ml for Zaro Most Wanted, Eau de Parfum Intense, 95 ml. I mean, it really just depends. Instant Crush, like, there you're giving up, like, a really, like, sugary sweet fragrance, picking up a more seductive sweet fragrance. I think if you like the Eau de Parfum more, then I would trade for it. Quick review of Versace Blue Jeans. Versace Blue Jeans, a hated fragrance that I actually love. Versace Blue Jeans, very fresh, citrusy, powdery, has a lot of ambergris in there, some vanilla. This is a good fragrance that I think if you want something that is going to smell different than the average cologne, it's going to be cheaper, but it's still going to have good longevity and projection. I think Blue Jeans is a really good fragrance. Hey, baby. What's up, Matthew? Can I ban this person? I will ban this person. Tiki Taki says, hey, Matthew. Tiki Taki is always going to protect me from people named Matthew. Ooh. Yeah, they're right around the same price, but you don't find yourself wearing Instant Crush enough. I absolutely love Instant Crush. It's really good. I did trade mine away, which I am sad, but the fragrances I got back, I'm super excited to have. These City Rhythms, so good. Soul Sassad, I saw you left a comment on my video, and you were like, who hypes them up? I've never heard of them, or something like that. But I think that these are two really good fragrances. Now, Redline 2654 is my personal favorite, just because it's this candy-like tropical. It's like this tropical candy, sugary sweetness, vanilla. Such a good fragrance. And then Miami Tropical Confessions is a good fragrance as well. It's like this nutty, almondy, sweet, sugary sweet fragrance. Hold on, y'all. I gotta text my mom back. Okay. Hopefully we're good. New pickup yesterday. Invictus Intense. Nice pickup. Holy shit, what's up? Steve, what's going on? Mavs are down like 50 versus the Cavs right now. The Cavs are a super good team, though, too. Do you have hair loss? Yes, I have hair loss. No, I do not have hair loss. I mean, I could. I don't know. I'm 16, so there's still time before I can tell if I really have hair loss. Yeah, I've never seen those things before. Hey, City Rhythm. So they really started off on TikTok. They got a lot of hype on TikTok. Perfumer behind this, his name is Niles. Now, I don't know if Niles owns the company or if he is the perfumer. Or, like, I don't know if he just owns the company and he's the perfumer, or he owns a company and has other perfumers. I never checked into that. But two really good fragrances. They're not insanely expensive, but they get a lot of hype. Oh, the Her Loss cologne. That makes a lot more sense. I was thinking you were asking me if I had hair loss. I was like, I don't know, maybe. I do not have the Her Loss cologne, though. I've seen it, but I'm not going to get that fragrance. But these are two good. Are they unisex? Yeah, I would say that they're pretty unisex. Now, Redline 2654, I think, is probably going to be up someone's alley if you want a sugary, sweet fragrance with a lot of coconut and, like, just a lot of sugary, fruity sweetness, a lot of coconut. This straight up smells like candy. Like, easiest way to describe it, straight up smells like a candy. I highly recommend Redline 2654. Such an amazing fragrance. What do you think about Azaro Most Wanted EDP Intense? It's good. I would prefer Stronger With You Intensely over it, but it's still good. How's my fragrance company coming along? Good. I am planning probably this week gonna get some clips and people's reactions to the fragrance I made at school. Then I still have to revise the fragrance a little bit. Never heard of them, really. Oh, and you can't find them anywhere in your country. I didn't think about that. Now, since it is just made, okay. Now, here it says on the back, made in the USA. So everything's made in the USA. Um, he could only ship throughout the USA, but I would imagine that he would ship to more places, but I'm not sure. Oh, that wasn't good. I just dropped my ring light. How was you 16? Because I was born 16 years ago. Fragrance of the day, Versace the Dreamer. Dreamer's a good fragrance for sure. I have that one. Mr. Rolex, what's going on? You made a fragrance. Damn, I've been gone for ages. Yes, Mr. Rolex, I have made a fragrance. Still need to get bottles and everything, but gonna get some people's reactions on it here soon. And I have to get the actual like fragrance top notes. Smoked your Car Noir, thinking of making it a daily. Gave it a 9 out of 10. Do you like Joma Shop? Joma Shop is a good discounter. That's normally where I buy my stuff. Dracar Noir, good fragrance for sure. Hawas versus Hawas Ice. Which one am I picking? And is Hawas really synthetic? I've not tried Hawas Ice. Hawas is not like, it's a decently synthetic fragrance, but not overly synthetic. How are you, Maddox? I'm pretty good. How about you? When are you getting Myself? It's so good. Beautiful bergamot with white florals and a woody base. So Sassad, I need to get Myself here soon. My brother has it. And that's how I originally found out about the fragrance. Now, I had heard some other stuff about it, but how I actually tried it is because he got it. But I don't know. I've just never pulled the trigger on it. I've had the opportunity to, but I just end up picking different fragrances. You leave for New York in 10 days. What's one thing you should do in New York? Oh, I have no clue. I've never been to New York. If anyone's been to New York, let TNS know what to do in New York. You like Mahomes or Hurts? Like, which one do I like more? Patrick Mahomes. Bro, Myself's my number one. What concentration do you like? Of the YSL Myself's, the Eau de Parfum or the Le Parfum? The Eau de Parfum for sure. Cologne Connoisseur, what's going on? Le Male Parfum or Le Male Elixir? So I have Le Male Elixir. I don't have Le Male Parfum. That should kind of answer your question. I don't have anything against Le Male Parfum, and I'm coming around to it more than I'm coming around to the fragrance more than I had originally. What am I trying to say? I have come around to Le Male Parfum more than I used to be. It's a fragrance that now I think if I got like a little bottle, I could probably wear it. Le Male Elixir, I like more. Ultramall, I like the most. And Le Beau, I like. All the other Jean Paul Gaultiers, I think, are just kind of overrated. Myself, best smelling blue designer ever. Ooh. I don't know if I would. It's top 5 for sure. But for me, Why Le Parfum, Dylan Blue would be over it. So Why Le Parfum and Dylan Blue would be over it. And I'd probably throw it at like 3 or 4. Myself, Le Parfum, too feminine. In my opinion, it's more masculine, but it's pretty close to just like Born in Roma Intense. Gotcha. 9 p.m. I don't have 9 p.m. Hey, bro, how you doing? Lil Ray Ray, I'm good. How about you? Le Male Parfum is mid, my opinion. I agree. Ever try Joop Wow EDT? I have not tried Joop Wow. I've heard a lot of good things about Joop Wow. But no, I personally never tried it. Bro, all my friends glaze the fuck out of any of the Jean Paul Gaultiers. Like, they have some overhyped fragrances and some fragrances that really just like don't deserve the hype, you know. That's what I just said in overhyped fragrances. Because like Le Male Parfum is just okay. The original Le Male is good. Le Male Parfum, yeah, it's good. Le Beau Parfum, it's decent. Paradise Garden, it's okay. Where they have a lot of fragrances. Ultramall, Le Beau, and Le Male Elixir, I absolutely love. The original Le Male, I like. All the other ones just feel so just like meh compared to those, which is where I think my issue is. Where it's like, why would I wear Le Male Parfum when I could go Le Male Elixir? Burn your shirt, big OKC over here. Never going to burn my Chicago shirt. But I'm not really a Chicago fan anymore. I'm more of a Timberwolves fan and have been. But I still love Chicago, and that was my team growing up. Just ordered vintage radio. Heard it's creamy woods, fruity plum with a hint of citrus. Vintage Radio, really good fragrance. I absolutely love it. Now, this has a lot of frankincense in there. I mean, I'm assuming it's frankincense at least. It doesn't outright say frankincense. It says oud, but oud, it's more like an incensey oud. It's a really good fragrance. Nice creamy Palo Santo. It's a really good fragrance. Honestly, think Le Male Elixir and Le Beau Parfum are the best JPGs. For me, my number one, Ultramall. My number two would be Le Beau EDT, and three is Le Male Elixir. Scandal EDT is awesome. I've never tried any of the Scandals. What's good, Mike? I just hopped off my live AC2. What's going on? I stopped it on your live. Good live, man. Le Beau Parfum, Paradise Garden, and Ultramall are my favorites. I don't know. I really liked the opening to Paradise Garden. I didn't really like the dry down. It wasn't anything bad. Honestly, though, a fragrance that smells pretty close to Paradise Garden to me, Tommy Vibrant Summer. This is not like one-to-one to Paradise Garden, and this is in no way, shape, or form me saying, hey, this is Le Beau Paradise Garden. This is not me saying this is Paradise Garden, but a fragrance that reminds me of Le Beau Paradise Garden in this very certain way. Tommy Vibrant Summer reminds me of Paradise Garden. I don't know why, and I know if I smelt them side by side, they wouldn't smell like insanely similar. But these fragrances, how are they similar to me? It's this distinct, like, sunscreen freshness, like this sunscreen fresh coconut, which is what I get from both fragrances. This is more of like this vibrant, radiating sunscreen scent, though, where Le Beau Paradise Garden is more of like that really natural aquatic fragrance. If you like a coconut sunscreen type scent, Tommy Vibrant Summer, very good. This is another one. I'm sure I will bring this one up to my girlfriend's property when I go camping this summer. This one definitely need to be wearing a lot more in the summer. It's cheap and it's really good. War Mont Blanc Individual, your friend told me it smelled like poop, but you never smelled Joop. Joop Homme and Mont Blanc Individual have this certain similarity to them, but they still have this difference to them, where I love Individual, hate Joop Homme. Big OKC, everyone in the chat say big OKC. Scent of the day, sweet oud oil from Saudi Arabia, smells animalic and fruity. So, Lil Ray Ray, what is it? So, I've never tried a fragrance that's like really animalic. What do you mean by it smells animalic? So hyped for the OKC game. I'm going to go see in a few days. AT&S, if you're going for OKC as well, I hope they win. Get your hands on Jimmy Choo Urban Hero yet, Steve. It has not popped up recently, no. Never tried any Scandal, Solstice, Big Magic King. Magic are a good team. Micah, try the connected mustache goatee combo. Get a mid-fade trust. So, I'm still, like, obviously trying to, like, get my beard and shit to connect with my mustache, and it's a goatee. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Goatee, soul patch. For whatever reason, I was about to call this a soul patch. I'm trying to grow in the facial hair. I do need to get a haircut, though. I'm kind of thinking I should get a perm. I've never gotten a perm, but I'm thinking I'll get, like, a low taper fade and then, like, a really tight perm. No, I think I'd get, like, I don't know, some sort of fade and then, like, a really loose perm, but I don't know. I've just been growing out my hair. Most expensive fragrance I have that's worth the most money would have been Parfums de Marley Greenlee, but I just traded it away. Now, I believe my most expensive fragrance is Oud Stars Luxor, but I could be mistaken. I'm not completely sure. Brian going live at 6. Everyone going live today. Dayron about to make a return. Bruh, King, me and you need to go live. C2, me and you need to go live again. Me and Brian need to go live. Barry needs to get his ass back so we can go live too. What do I think about black? About Prada Black, Parker? Micah Animalic is like civet, musky, dirty in a good way. So, okay, so I guess I have tried some Animalic fragrances because I've tried a decent amount of fragrances with ambergris in them, which is like whale vomit, I'm pretty sure. Bro, Micah, rock the mid-fade fringe perm with me. Nah, DNS. Get a loose perm for sure, not too short on the sides. No, for like, if I were to get a perm, which the only reason why I'm thinking is because, like, I've never had any texture in my hair. But if I were to do, like, a loose perm, it would be just, like ever so wavy, but it would have, like, texture, so it's not just so flat. I don't really want, like, curls. I just want texture. I've tried texture powder, and it just, like my hair will be the tiniest bit damp, like, I'll get it to where it's all supposed to be, where it's all perfect. Put texture powder and start mixing it around. It'll look good for like 10 minutes, and then it'll just look normal. Top 3 summer fragrances in my collection. Top 3 summer fragrances. All right, You guys did not see me just like throw that bottle down. That was almost bad. This is City Rhythm 2654. I almost just slammed it down. All right, so I can't do top 3 summers. Okay, so Brody says top 3 summers in my collection. I can't just give 3 summers, so we're gonna go with just a bunch of summer fragrances that I absolutely love. All right, so instead of top 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my top 8 summer fragrance recommendations that I would give you. Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. This is around $20. This is a very nice, sweet, fruity, seductive peach. Very good for that really warm weather. Good for a year-round fragrance if you want to make a statement as a guy wearing a peach scent. This is phenomenal. Next one, Game of Spades Full House. I wore this one yesterday. This is a clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. Very fresh, citrus with some powdery sweetness, floral, fresh, good fragrance. For a clone, it's a little more expensive. It's like 60 to 80 bucks, but this stuff is sold out at a lot of places. So Joe Milano, Game of Spades Full House would be another really good one. Around 95 bucks on discounters. Acqua di Gio Profondo. C Notes, Aquazone. There's C Notes, Aquazone mineral notes, a lot of citrus, some woods in there. Acqua di Gio Profondo, great signature scent, smells very professional, will get you a lot of compliments. John Paul Gaultier's Le Beau EDT, really nice, fruity, sweet, woodsy coconut, very sweet coconut fragrance, very, very good, and very good, radiates off my skin in the heat. Dior Homme Cologne, very fresh, smells like a straight up a refreshing lemonade, very fresh, easy to wear, ultimately refreshing. Like this fragrance, when I think of something fresh, Dior Homme Cologne pops into my head. City Really, wow, that is a great remix by me. City Rhythm Redline 2654. A lot of fruity, sweet, floral, candy aspects with this really nice coconut in there. Paris Corners, Mauge, Moscow Mule. Another, like, ultimately refreshing fragrance. Very, very fresh, citrusy, clean, musky, little mintiness in there as well. Very fresh. And the last one, which has to be one of my longest lasting fresh fragrances and one that I get the most compliments with, Rasasi Hawass. Y'all know King's already going to be saying F Hawass, but Rasasi Hawass, different take on Invictus, nice synthetic sweetness, very, very sexy, sweet, seductive fragrance. Collab with Ben Fragrance. Brian? Last time we went live was in the summer. King, has been a while, but I have Thunder winning it all, so maybe you're right. Barry needs to come back. He does. I got a gross permed fringe. Interesting. Just bought Ben Sherman Signature. Love it. I've not heard of that. Best spring fragrance? Ooh. I mean, this one will definitely work. Acqua di Gio Profondo. Phenomenal. And I could have thrown Dylan Blue in there as well. Got to take this call. Can't be back. Oh, I'll be back if you're still on live. All right, King. Sounds good. That Toy Boy looking real nice. Hey, Toy Boy is good. For sure. Best atomizer I have? Ooh, there's a lot of like underrated atomizers because Paris Corner, I think that they just use the same atomizer. Wait, that is not what I was thinking of. Do they not all use the same atomizer? I was under the impression they did. Oh, I guess Cahier Pistachio is a different atomizer. Pressurized, but doesn't like shoot as far. Oh, dude, these two those fragrances smell really good. Bright Peach doesn't. I mean, even Bright Peach is like a good atomizer. City Rhythm, really good atomizer. Pressurized. Let's talk about Dior Homme Cologne. Good pressurized atomizer. Joe Milano, Game of Spades Full House. Another really good atomizer. There's a lot of fragrances that have really good atomizers in my collection. And I think it's interesting because there was this point where like I had like almost no pressurized atomizers, and now a bunch of the fragrances I have pressurized atomizers. It's just something that I tend to notice that I think is cool because I had like a couple fragrances that had a pressurized atomizer, and now I have a bunch. Ooh. Least favorite note. Probably iris. There's some fragrances that have a lot of iris in them that I can handle and that I enjoy wearing. But for the most part, not a big iris fan. So I'd probably say iris is my least favorite note. What will I do with my fragrance bottle once it's empty? I don't know. That's a good question. I could sign it and give it away. Collab with Benjamin Dover. What do I do with my hair? Ashtray, what's going on? You also need to do another live with Dayron once he gets back with the lives. I do need to do another live with Dayron for sure. Zara the Most Wanted, Eau de Parfum. It's a good fragrance. I would recommend it. Invictus Victory Elixir. It's a really good, strong, like vanilla woodsy fragrance. I recommend it. Game of Spades atomizers are amazing for the price. I mean, now they are more expensive for a Middle Eastern clone, but very good atomizer and just like a very good wearing experience. Performance on Dior Homme Cologne, pretty poor. Like, I get like 4 to 5 hours with a foot or two of projection. But like, honestly, if you're outside and it's hot and you're wearing that fragrance, it's coming off your skin beautifully. Prada L'Homme Best Iris. Best Iris fragrance I have, or fragrance DNA that has iris that I like, would have to be Armani Code. First Instinct Together. Steve, I used to have it. I traded it away, but it's still a good fragrance. It's like a floral take on Invictus. My least favorite is probably leather. I think if leather's done good, like nicely, then leather's a very good note, but it's very easy to get messed up. I love iris. Is Invictus Victory Elixir good for everyday and signature scent office? Okay, so everyday signature scent in the cold. Office fragrance if you're doing like a spray or two, but that fragrance, if you go like 3 or 4 sprays, then it's like, it's a louder projecting fragrance and it's more of like a sexy, seductive fragrance. I feel like if you were to try and wear that in like an office setting, it would be too seductive almost. Born Aroma EDT, good. Yes, if you like a really good fresh fragrance. Moschino Fresh Couture is actually gas. I've seen it. It looks really interesting. Iris, probably my top 10 notes. I'm just not a really big fan. Oh, nah. Mavs fans really protesting. Sell the team outside American Airlines Center. Damn, bruh. Favorite warm, spicy fragrance, like Christmas type of smell? Okay. As soon as you say Christmas, literally, Burberry, London. Burberry, London, woodsy pipe tobacco, Christmas in a bottle, guys. Really don't like musk or lavender or vanilla is my fave. Wait, I really don't like musk, lavender, or vanilla is my fave. You're saying you don't like musk, but lavender or vanilla is your fave. Baccarat Rouge 540. I mean, not worth it. I would just get a clone, honestly. Toy Boy feminine or masculine? Toy Boy is a more masculine fragrance. Very strong. So, a lot of people think because this has rose in it, it's going to be a feminine fragrance. I don't think a girl could really rock this fragrance. But it's this really nice, like, masculine rose. So, Stronger With You Intensely would be better for the office. If you're going to Stronger With You for the office, Stronger With You EDT would be good. Have the new Club de Nuit Blue Iconic coming in soon. Nice. Definitely let me know how it is once you get it. Glad I'm not really a fan of the Mavs no more. Dallas Sports are just down bad. Only team that won it was the Rangers. It's crazy because I feel like for like a hot minute, Dallas just had a chokehold on the NFL and the NBA and, you know, hockey and even like baseball to a certain extent. Like Dallas was the place to be, you know, and now it's like, it's not that good of a sports town anymore, I suppose. Sculpture EDT is better than the Parfum because of the rose. Mike got a new frag at the mall on Friday. What was it? Sauvage Elixir layered with red tobacco for the office. Well, you'd have to do like 100 sprays of each because they're really weak fragrances. Bro, Lakers won that trade by far. I mean, I still think that like Okay, personally, I got some faith. I think Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, they understand like this is their last chance, you know? If they really want to win and you know they want to continue to make names for themselves, don't sleep on the Mavericks. Favorite versatile fragrance? Okay, favorite versatile fragrance. So this is one that often if I can really only have one fragrance and I want something that's versatile, Versace Dylan Blue. Really nice, fresh bergamot. There's a lot of aquatics in here as well. Some woodiness, very ambery and ambroxan heavy. Cheap as well. It's like 45 bucks. Good longevity, good projection. What's the best Jean Paul Gaultier? Ultramall. Or for just the warmer weather and specific LeBeau. Can you pull Invictus Elixir off if you do one spray in the office? I mean, I think you could go like 1, 2, maybe 3 sprays in the office. Then you'd get like almost going into a little too much in my opinion. Armani Code EDT, really good fragrance. I have the Eau de Parfum. D&D, what's going on? I think False would smell good with some spice added into it. I think if it has like, I think maybe something that could be done to it instead of spices, like more woods and vanilla, that could be good. Bro, LW, have you heard the EDP? The EDT has performance issues. Oh, you were saying you got the EDT. The EDT smell, it smells phenomenal. Just the longevity and projection isn't that good with it. Even though that trade was random, we'll just wait and see what happens with LeBron and Luka. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Santal 33 for Office. Myself, I've never tried Santal, anything from Santal, or any oh, excuse me. I've never tried anything from that brand. I don't know what the brand name is, though. Fragrance that got me the most compliments. My most... Bro, I cannot breathe. My most complimented fragrance all time, Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramall. I've used a decent amount of this fragrance. I'm trying to show y'all, but yeah, you guys can kind of see. We're down to his arm, which... this is the Jean Paul Gaultier I've used the most of. LeBeau, you would probably think would be the one that I use the most of, but I traded for this, and it was probably up to like here when I traded for it. But I mean, I use all my Jean Paul Gaultiers. They're really good fragrances, and they're always on like my top list of getting me compliments. Why EDP or Victory Elixir? For the Office, why EDP for sure. Full House lasts a long time. I don't know about the Sillage. It's pretty good Sillage. What Ultramall do you have? And what's the best? So, what Lamalls do I have? I have Lamal Elixir and Ultramall. My favorite is Ultramall. Low-key want to get Game of Spades. It depends on the price. They're kind of expensive. What's my most expensive fragrance? So, it was... Okay, so my most expensive fragrance was Parfums de Marly Greenly. And then I actually just ended up trading it. So my most expensive fragrances would be between my Mancera Tonka Cola, which is like 180 bucks, City Rhythm Redline 2654, which is like 190 bucks, and then Xerjoff Luxor 1.7 ounce. I don't know the exact price on this, but I know its discounted price is like 150 bucks, so I think that it could be more. But yeah, I'm not completely sure. But yeah, it used to be Parfums de Marly Greenly. Ultramall. So Ultramall. If you just look it up, it'll come up. But it's EDT Intense. So Eau de Toilette Intense. Got a 100-pack of 1 ml testers. I'm going to start selling testers at school. Latafa Commer coming in the mail Wednesday. I'm excited for that. Hey, sounds like a good plan. I definitely think people would buy Commer. Random question. What fragrance in my collection smells amazing but is ruined by terrible performance? Good fragrance, bad performance makes me think of Prada's Ocean. So Prada Ocean is a really good fragrance in my opinion. It's a beginner fragrance, all things considered, I would say. But... it's just this, like, easily likable fragrance, very fresh. It's a very fresh, powdery, citrusy, sweet fragrance, but it's just plagued with bad longevity and projection. I could do 5 sprays of that thing. By, like, second period, I can't smell it. I know you had Toy Boy. D&D, I got Toy Boy. Come on, man. Do you still have Honey Water? Yes. Got Honey Water right here. He sent me 2 more, so I have 3 in total. Um, Angel's Candy or Kyrie Pistachio? Kyrie Pistachio. Angel's Candy's good, but it's not as good as Kyrie Pistachio in my opinion. Best honey cologne? Now, if you want just a pure honey, go Honey Water or Xerjoff Naxos. But I think like my top honey fragrance probably has to be Ultra or Lamal Elixir, just because it's this like mouth watering honey. What's better, Prada Ocean EDT or Bad Boy Cobalt? Bad Boy Cobalt. Better performance, better scent, but they're both really good. Micah, you ever going to do public interviews with fragrances on the channel? I've tried to, but it just really didn't work out well. But like, I'm gonna be getting some clips, the people smelling my fragrance. So I will be getting some more public videos. Hola, Bamboclat. What's going on, Toasted Waffles? Welcome back. Invictus Platinum, good fragrance, but I've never tried it, so I can't really speak on it. Do I use Toy Boy? Yes, and I just got it like a couple weeks ago. Lamal EDT or YEDP? YEDP. Has the fragrance ever gave you a bad look? I did 2 sprays of Montal's Arabian's Tonka, and people looked at me like I sprayed a whole bottle on myself. Like it was such a bad day, just like fragrance wise. Because every single time I was walking around, people were like, "Oh my god, whose cologne is so strong?" Ordered 4-pack, 30 ml, Goodfellow & Co. cologne sample set on the Target website. Should be arriving Wednesday as well. Nice TPO. What do I think of wearing Ultramall to school? I wear it to school. I go like 3 or 4 sprays, and I always get a lot of compliments with it. Very like high complimented fragrance. DNA in general. Eros Flame, Jose. Eros Flame, phenomenal fragrance. My favorite Eros personally. Very citrusy, fresh, sweet, vanilla, woodsy, peppery rose fragrance. Really good, great longevity, great projection as well. This is just such a good fragrance, you know? Hey, Lil Ray Ray. Hate to delete the comment. Whoa, I guess not hate to delete the comment, but Lil Ray Ray. No politics in here, man. Come on. But Eros Flame, really good fragrance, good longevity, good projection. Price isn't that bad either. What's the scent I get on the dry down? Oh, wait. What the scent you get on the dry down of Full House smells better than the opening? Yeah, Dean. Yeah, D&D, I would agree to you. Now, I think with this fragrance, the big difference is, so I don't have anything sprayed on me. So I want to spray Full House on me. So, because I want to take you guys through this fragrance, because it's a really good fragrance, and I just think it's interesting because when people hear like, oh, a Middle Eastern cologne for like 60 or like $80, people go bonkers because you can get a Latafa for $20. You can get Mason Alhambra for $20. You can get a Rasasi for $30. Why? You know, why would I spend $80 on the Game of Spades fragrance? And this is why. The fragrance it's cloning is $500, so they can kind of give you this ultimatum. You want to spend $80 or you want to spend $500. But with this fragrance, first spray it, smelling it in the air, it's almost this like minty, citrusy, fresh fragrance. Smelling it, there's no mintiness on my skin when I first spray this fragrance. And pretty much on the dry down, you just get this powderiness, but it makes it this powdery sweetness that you don't get in the opening. So after this fragrance is dried down, it's this really fresh fragrance. Good atomizer, good longevity and projection. It's parfum concentration, but this is some really good juice. If you could recommend one fragrance for everyday use, and like if you should have one fragrance, what should it be? So if you can only have one fragrance, the issue that you're gonna run into is you're gonna want something that you can like still pull out at a party, at special occasions, and it'll be, you know, it'll still make you stand out. My personal recommendation, go Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum. This is a very nice, masculine, fresh, woodsy, shower gel type fragrance. Woodsy, peppery, fruity, citrus, really good fragrance, good longevity and projection. The thing with just the Mont Blanc Legend or Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce DNA, you can wear them to school, you can wear them to work, you can wear them to a wedding, you can wear them to a nice dinner. You can dress up and dress down that DNA like nobody's business. Low-key want to go do public interviews with Luna Rosa, Ocean, and Comra. Just go do it, C2. I believe in you. My go-to fragrance, Cremo Bourbon and Oak, smells identical to Hugo Boss in the black bottle. Forgot what it's called. Cremo Bourbon and Oak, good, lasts 6 hours. I used to have Spice and Black Vanilla, and like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't insane. Is Elon Musk related to politics? LOL. I just thought it was funny. Wasn't trying to talk about the political and economic state of the world right now. Yeah, I always hang out with kids my age, and they're all like, "Skip it up, bro!" Like, come on. Can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? Best fresh fragrance. Okay, best fresh fragrance that's not so citrusy. Fresh fragrance that's not overly citrusy. Okay, so Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. There is, I believe, like blood orange in this, which so there is some citrus to my nose though. It's like pure peach in the opening, in the dry, in the from the opening to the dry down. It's like this pure peach. It's more of like this green peach opposed to like a citrusy peach. One of the ones where it says that there's citrus in there. Really, I just get like pure peach. So this is what I would recommend. Someone said they'd rather get Imagination than Full House. Heard Imagination has less longevity. Who would want it if it has less longevity, though? Want that Joe Milano? Damn, Mikey got me spending money. Hey, get it, Brian. Hello, Micah. Projection longevity at Game of Spades Full House. I'll give it like 7 to 8 hours longevity, which is really good for a fresh fragrance. A fresh citrusy fragrance at that, and projection like 2 to 3 feet at first. And I don't know, I went nose blind to it, so it could have lasted like 10 hours on my skin. I'm not really sure though. D&D, go take a good shower, man. Pause. Go take a good shower and have a good night. Thanks, yeah, Car Hub, no problem. What occasions would you wear Armani Code? Just like daily wear. Armani Code is just like a really good like leisurely wear DNA. My go-to fragrance. Oh, I already read that one. The most wanted EDP, good for office. That one would be better than like Victory Elixir. That was about 96.7% accurate. Sometimes I can do it better. When the teacher hands you a freaking packet instead of teaching face to face. Just over here teaching them out of a freaking packet, yo. Some kids don't learn like that. We need to learn face to face. You're just mad because I'm pointing out the obvious. Just need a mic though. Thinking about getting one, but the built-in one has been fine for me. And C2, you got to think about it like this too. If you get like an interview mic, are you going to be like, "What's up, everyone? It's C2, and I'm here with," and you know, and like you're handing it back and forth, or would you rather just pick it up off the normal audio? Just do it, Brian. Doesn't smell cheap to me. Let's get another smell. Just like this refreshing citrus powderiness. It's a really good, like elegant fragrance. That's still just fresh. Probably wear Cuba Milestone, $8 fragrance on Amazon. Nice woody fresh fragrance, lasts 6 to 7 hours. Very good for its very low price. I wonder if that one's similar to anything, because I know Cuba Gold's similar to Lamal EDT, I want to say. Glugo's what's going on. Game of Spades, one of the best fresh fragrances for its price. Now, for its price, it's like 60 to 80 bucks, so you're there with some Aqua de Gios. You're there with Versace Dylan Blue. You're like double the price of Versace Dylan Blue. You're around the same price as LeBeau. I still think that it stands out in those categories. Now best fresh fragrance for its price. If we're saying I can have this or I can have Aqua de Gio Profundo, I'm going Aqua de Gio Profundo. But very, very close fragrance. Super good. Probably normal audio, then I would be looking like a reporter. Hey, I mean, C2, you really, so, and not even just for C2, but for anyone who makes content, the best way to figure out if something is going to work is just to go out and do it. You know, there's been so many times I've been like, hey, I want to do this video. I have this idea. Go out and do it. It does not work. But how would I know if I never did it? So if you have an idea, do something. Hey, okay, you have a nice night. What fragrance do you recommend? Versatile, not overpowering, and gets compliments under 150. So, versatile. Wait, hold on. You said versatile, not overpowering, and gets compliments. Versatile, not overpowering, and gets compliments. Okay. I'll recommend a decent. I'll recommend 2 fragrances in this case. Okay, so for these 2 fragrances, Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum or Prada Luna Rosa EDT are the 2 fragrances I would recommend. Um, Mont Blanc Legend Eau de Parfum, not overpowering. I do like 4 to 5 sprays when I wear this fragrance. And it has good longevity and projection. People will be able to smell you, but it'll be a really nice scent. And you're not going to walk past someone and start choking them out. But a really good woodsy, citrusy, fruity, fresh fragrance. Prada Luna Rosa EDT. I honestly need to wear this one again. It's been too long since I have worn this fragrance. A lot of lavender and citrus right off in the opening, and then a lot of like woodsy freshness and Broxid mintiness on the dry down. 2 really good fragrances. Wear them year round, get compliments. Greenlee or Altair. I've never tried Altair. Greenlee's good, but I would assume I'd probably like Altair a little bit more. Invictus Intense was my first fresh, soapy fragrance now. One time there was a kid at my school, wore 10 sprays of Polo Green, could smell him from like 15 feet away, said he was trying to impress this one girl in my grade. Bro is dedicated. He said it was his dad's cologne. Polo Green is diabolical. I think, okay, here's the thing. If you're like a 60, like a 60, 70-year-old guy, wear Polo Green. But if you're like a 20-year-old guy, do not wear Polo Green. I know I probably look like a I probably look like a hypocrite with my Polo Green. This was not my fragrance. I would like to make that very clear. This was not my fragrance. This was my friend's dad's bottle, and he kept it in his bathroom for like 10 years. So the fragrance had like spoiled, and when I smell it, it smells like someone dumped like Dior Fahrenheit in like shaving cream and like mixed it together. Kind of weird. Bad Boy Extreme, a good pickup. I don't think I've tried Bad Boy Extreme. True, you might as well give it a shot. C2 exactly. Ew, Tiki Taki. What is ew? Oh shit, I just dropped that. And it's weird because it almost has this good scent to it, where it's one of those fragrances where it's like, I would not wear this as a fragrance, but it smells good. Like, I don't know what about it smells good to me. It's one of those scents where it's like, I don't like smelling it, but I want to continue smelling it. My Polo Green story. Okay, now, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've actually smelled Polo Green. I've never, I'm assuming that this fragrance expired. My uncles wore Polo Green, very nostalgic for sure. And see it now, like if you have family who wears Polo Green and it's just like a staple, then wear it for sure. Thoughts on PDM Pegasus? I've never tried Pegasus, unfortunately. Only PDMs I've tried Leighton and Greenlee. It's like Fahrenheit or Jupe Homme. Is it like Fahrenheit or Jupe Homme? It's more like Fahrenheit. It's so weird. I don't know. But like, I would rather wear this than Jupe Homme. Yeah, I don't know. Jupe Homme is just so disgusting to me. Such a bad fragrance. Let's talk about an underrated old fragrance that's in the same realm of Dior Fahrenheit and Polo Green. Drakkar Noir. This is like a badass guy in the 80s is wearing this fragrance. This dude works fucking like 40 hours a week, some construction site, burns all his money on Marlboro Reds and like Natty Lights, just throws like 6 sprays of this on before him and his ex-wife do like a kid swap. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This is like... This like, you got anger management classes on the weekends, dude. Yeah, shit. This is like... Yeah, dude, I don't know. This shit, it's like... It's good. This smells like some guy in the 80s who has like a criminal record, though. I don't know, dog. For whatever reason. Like, it's this... Like... When I smell this fragrance, I'm thinking some guy in the 80s Has like 2 baby mamas. Only has custody with like some of his kids. Greasy, curly mullet. Wearing like this black leather jacket. Probably rides like a Harley Davidson. For whatever reason, it's just where my brain goes with this fragrance. Where you been, Mike? A long time no see. I've been going live, Daniel, but how have you been? And yes, long time no see. Jupom, worst fragrance on the market. Wonder why it's in rack stores. Dude, wonder why it's hard to get sold in rack stores as well. God, like, there's a decent amount of fragrances that are kind of hard to sell just because no one wants them. Jupom is always very hard to sell. All right. Underrated freshie here. Dracar Noir is something that obese people should wear when they have to go out because they would try to pull it out of you at C2. What? I don't even know what you just said, dog. I don't know what I just said either, but we're chilling. Burn that shirt, King. I can't. So, underrated freshie. Not a whole lot of people talk about. I know Brian has this. Brian, if you're still in here, you can attest to this. Wild descriptions coming from Dracar Noir. Hey, some true descriptions too. But I know Brian has this one. True Religion Drifter. This is Blue Day, or this is like this is Dolce & Gabbana light blue for like $20. Easiest way to sum up this fragrance, it's light blue for like $20. Now, when you first spray it, it's like a hybrid of light blue and Bleu de Chanel. That really clean citrus from Bleu de Chanel and that woodsy aquaticness from light blue. You get this nice mix. Now, I paid $20 for this 3.4 ounce. Let's get a spray on the hand. Nice fresh fragrance. There's a blackberry note in here as well, so it could be so there's blackberry, so has some more like tad bit of like this dark fruitiness. Used to wear True Religion jeans. There's a like I'm not a big jean person. I like a decent amount of True Religion's designs though, for sure. All I know, Dracar Noir straight dog ass cheeks. Hey, Dracar Noir. Now I think like if you're like you're born in like the 80s, then I think it would be good for you because it would just match you. But yeah, like someone that like you see too, you know, like a 18-year-old kid, you're not really gonna like it. Underrated fresh fragrance for me, Pool of Blue, lasts 6 hours on skin, smells fresh, slightly citrusy, downside projection isn't the greatest. I smelled the one, I think I like it. C2, how you know what C2, how you know a straight dog ass cheek smell? Yeah, C2, you sniffing your dog's cheeks or what? Alright, y'all. I hate to have to do this to y'all, but hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. What's up, boys? What's up? Oh, y'all really messed with me way back then, girl. How about now? Cause I'm up right now, and you suck right now. Oh, thought you had it all figured out back then, girl. How about now? Cause I'm up right now. All right, sorry, y'all. Just had to flex on y'all real quick. Sorry. Y'all know me. Just always flexing. I already read this. Definitely an 80s cologne. Niche version of Dracar Noir, Roja Parfums Apex. How is it similar to Dracar Noir? Flex the cash, 32, homie. Micah got motion fragrance. I do. Mike about to go to the club and make it rain. Definitely not. Definitely not, King. I'm a tooken man. And also, it's like $30 in there. But I get $120 from YouTube coming in, and then payday Saturday, so I ain't tripping. I bought me and my girlfriend went down to Walmart. And we got this big like Lego set like from the movie Up. So it's like half of Mr. Fredrickson's house, and like you just build it. And so we're building that last night. But I also got this airsoft, or not an airsoft gun, but it's this like it's not a Nerf gun. I can't remember like what the brand is, but it shoots just like a smaller Nerf dart, And bro, it shoots like 200 FPS. So literally, I'd get shot with it, and I would get welts from it. But shit, it was so fun. Just wanted to share what's going on in my life with y'all, I guess. Would you rather wear Famunda cheese or Diesel Parfum? Famunda cheese. Dude, got a girl king. When am I releasing my own fragrance? Couple months. Daniel. Ballin. Roja Apex, Ricard, spicy green floral characteristics. Gotcha. One fragrance you want, Spice Bomb Extreme, too expensive for your broadcast. Hey, TPO. Instead of Spice Bomb Extreme, get Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla. Now, the only difference is you don't get a lot of like cinnamon in Spice and Black Vanilla. But Spice Bomb Extreme is good. I would even recommend, instead of Spice Bomb Extreme, really good fragrance that's decently similar to Spice Bomb Extreme, but still has some differences. Fragrance World, Barcott Amber Eve. Different, but it's like this really powdery, fresh, sweet vanilla. It's just like ambery vanilla. Very nice, ambery, sweet vanilla. Top 3 best to least favorite that I would wear with no doubt. Okay, so just fragrances that... fragrances I know no matter what will always have a place in my collection. I'll always have a time to wear them. Do you fuck up buying Stronger With You EDP instead of Intensely? What do you mean by... Intensely is the EDP. Most wanted EDP for good for every day. Not good for every day. Would make it rain on Kai Trump. Bro, C2, what are you talking about, dog? Heard Spice and Black Vanilla, good dupa, Spice Monk Stream, Dad works for Shik's Razors, gift card, they sell Cremo Cologne, so I have 3 of them. Oh, got you, dude. But top 3 that I know I'll wear, like, just no matter what. Okay, so I don't have Stronger With You, even though I know that I would definitely have, like, a place for that in my rotation. But John Paul Gaultier's Ultra, I have no issue wearing, like, pretty much any time throughout the year. Really nice, sweet, fruity, floral, vanilla. Versace Eros Flame, another one. Really nice, sweet, floral, powdery, woodsy, peppery, citrus fragrance with a lot of vanilla. And then Acqua di Gio Profondo, really fresh, mineral aquatics. These are just 3 fragrances I know I'll definitely wear. There's so many other fragrances in my collection though that I know I'll wear no matter what. Stronger With You, EDT, I know I'll wear it no matter what. Versace Dylan Blue, Versace Eros, the original, I know I'll inevitably wear it. I'll trade you my 40 knots for an instant crush for Stronger With You. Nah, King, we good. Trolling, bruh, LMAO, but I'm serious about it being fine. Hey, C2, you do whatever you want to do, dog. I don't even know, boy. Boy, no way, boy. Boy, no fucking way, boy. Boy, no way, boy. I always try and talk to kids my age, and they're all like, "Skip it, bro!" And I'm like, come on. Can we just talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? Strong With You Intensely, can it be worn every day in school with 1 spray? Every day and for school with 1 spray? I mean, yeah, because it's going to be really weak. I wouldn't recommend it, though. I would just say, like, Stronger With You Intensely on a cold school day, just go, like, 3 or 4 sprays. Might take that crown off. Never. Definitely get an Ultramall for summer, maybe Paradise Garden. And I'd argue you can wear Ultramall during the summer. Give that crown to me. Nah, King. I'm taking your crown, boy. When I got an Amazon gift card, debating between Versace Hawass and Lattafa Camra, because you want to get your first Middle Eastern fragrance. Chose Camra because I heard better reviews on it. Hawass is so good as well. I mean, I think you probably did a good choice. Side for Michael Jordan Cologne, Mont Blanc Individual. It's my least in my collection. I love Mont Blanc Individual. It's so good. Least favorite in my collection, other than that, probably have to be the Chocolate Fudge. Really not a good fragrance. The Tubies. My crown got diamonds on my neck. Have I encountered somebody with the same fragrance and what they look like? I've encountered people with the same fragrance, but it didn't look any different. Y'all put in your last comments. We got a minute left. Thoughts on Hawass Fire? Never tried it. How many sprays JPG Elixir for school? I go about 3 when I wear Elixir to school. 2 to 3 is my safe spot. It's a very heavy projecting fragrance. Even off a couple sprays, it's going to be strong. Haven't tried those. Ask Micah. May I please have a water? Hey, Sly Crown. you're going to get me canceled. So stronger the intensity is okay for school. It's okay for school if it's like a like in the winter. Like if it's in the winter, yes, then wear it to school. Sissy ass sprayer king. Okay, I don't know. I think it's so weird because I do like more sprays than like the average person, but it's like I get a lot of compliments. So many people think that I underspray. I get so many compliments. I just spray what I think is good. A lot of kids that wear colognes. This kid wore 7 sprays of Savage EDP, choked everyone out in the room. Damn. Why EDP? Do you recommend it? You're in high school? Does it smell like? Just like a really nice sweet green apple. I've never tried actual imagination, so I'm not sure. 17 sprays of red tobacco. You need like 40 sprays. My most famous collab, me, myself, no. My most famous collab, Dayron Henderson. I mean, I think he'd probably be my most famous collab. But yeah. Hey, I do 6 for every fragrance. It's like 2 less than what I do, King. Mike, have you seen that video of the guy with the Planet Burger King hat? I have. Which, I'm not him, guys. Come on. You recommend YADP or try another scent? Why Le Parfum or YSL myself? Don't touch my glorious king, Micah. He will execute if you do. Yeah, no, facts. All right. Y'all have a good night. 1 hour live up. Oh, Sly Crown. Okay, 20 sprays of Sauvage Elixir, like a million sprays of Sauvage Elixir. Hey, y'all have a good night. I hope you all have a good rest of your guys' day. Stay safe, everyone. Have fun. Be safe, make smart decisions, do what y'all want to do, but have fun. Fragrance max. Do not shower. Do not brush your teeth. Spray fragrances in your mouth. Spray fragrances all over your bodies. Do not wash your hair. Easiest things, and you will be the most attractive person at school. When's my next live? Ooh, I don't know. I've just been doing lives randomly. W advice. Thank you all. And only eat Red 40. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, everyone.